All right, we are live. Happy New Year, everyone. Happy New Year. Okay, let's see. It said allow viewers to request. Yes. So today is January 2nd. The kids are back in school. Woohoo! I'm so excited. So excited to get back to our routine. I was actually sick over break, and let's see, I've got to add Taylor in here, but just wait a minute. On my birthday. Oh, so that's cool. Okay, this is popping up. It says I can add Shelly. Shelly, you want to come live with us? It says we can add you in. Oh, that's really cool. You guys, we should totally do this. We should plan like a video when we can all come live. That would be so much fun. All right, Taylor, it didn't give me an invite for you. So maybe it's just going to be me and Shelly today. Yeah, so I saw Taylor and I did this morning, and something popped up on the bottom, and it said, do you want to be notified next time My BJ's Wholesale is going live? So if you see that, make sure you hit yes so you get notified. So Taylor's going to join me, and we are going to announce the winners because we kind of took a week off with the holidays and everything. So we're going to do our top people in the Facebook group are getting gift cards, and people who left comments on our blog and who are on our email list. So we have a lot of winners. Mia says, Happy New Year, Happy New Year. You guys, I've really missed you. We got to catch up. Who stayed up until midnight on New Year's Eve? We tried the Netflix thing for the kids. Last year it worked great. They went to bed after it, 8:30. They were sleeping. This year Riley kept watching the time. She's like, I know, it's not midnight yet, so it didn't work. But we made it. We stayed up till midnight. Who else? Anybody else with your kids? All right, well, you guys answer. You guys tell me if you made it up till midnight, and I'm going to try to add Taylor on here. Okay, so I see your name, Taylor, but it won't let me. Okay, now send me a request, Taylor, because I just turned it on. It said, allow requests to be in your broadcast. Brittany says, I made it, and one of my oldest did. Shelly said, I did. Usually did not. I actually fell asleep like 10 minutes before, and I was like, I better wake up because we were out on the couch. The girls were watching Minute to Win It on Netflix. They were really into that. Heather was asleep by 8. Probably all that vodka, Heather. Just kidding. But let's see. Oh, there goes. I think that was that Muka. Can I scroll back up? Muka said I was up till midnight and was at church. Melissa was in bed by 9:40. So Peggy stayed up with her 19-year-old and the 4-year-old. 11:45, so close. Oh my goodness. Mia went to bed at 10. Hi Rose, Happy New Year if you're joining us. We're seeing who made it up till midnight. Isn't it funny? It's like, I don't know. The older you get sometimes, and especially if you have kids, going out is, whew. Okay, so let me see. Oh, how do I go back to my life? Okay, let me see if I can add Taylor now. Nope, for some reason, Shelly is the only person that I can add live to this video, Taylor. How weird is that? Did you request an invite? Yeah, where's Janelle? I have no idea. I stayed up till midnight and then immediately went to sleep. Me too. And by the time it was like 12:05, I was ready to go to bed. Wanted the kids to go to bed. I was done. It was difficult to stay up. I hope you guys all had a good Christmas too. We kind of talked about that a little bit in the group. We had a really good Christmas. I really want Taylor to. Okay, wait. I see a new request. All right, Taylor's coming on. Adding, so we'll see what happens. So Taylor's birthday was December 19th, and mine was December 24th.
Nah.
2 days after Christmas, and there he is. Woohoo! Happy New Year, Taylor.
Hello, Happy New Year, everybody. I made it. Shelly, you don't have exclusive access. Good morning. Good morning.
No, but it would be if she answered. We could bring her on if we want.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess the way it works is...
Hey, you guys, let us know if you get...
Go ahead.
If there's feedback, because I watched my friend's live video the other day and she had 2 people on and it was like giving really bad feedback. So let us know if the sound is okay.
Hey guys, it should be okay. I have an earpiece in, so you won't hear yourself through my speakers. That's probably why there was feedback. They were probably hearing each other. if you're playing through like a speaker.
Okay,
So one
perfect.
person or both people should have a headphone or something.
Perfect. So Taylor, did you and Kia stay up till
Yep.
midnight on New Year's? I didn't even
We
talk to you.
were we
No?
were in bed by 9. She had to work in the morning and I didn't really care. So I mean,
Yeah,
I think once you see the ball drop and everything, it's you've seen it a million times. So
right. You know, we had on channel two, so with Carson or whatever, and we just turned on for a minute, and I didn't even see the ball drop. And Riley's like, I didn't see the ball drop either. It's like they showed it for a
what?
second and then it was off. So Riley was kind of disappointed she stayed up till midnight, but
Yeah,
it was all good.
I think it's
It
exciting for
was
them
all
until they
good.
see kind of like, what did I stay up for?
Yeah, just to
Yeah.
say, just to say. Okay, so also I want to know, you guys, who went shopping the day after Christmas? I was in BJ's not yesterday, the day before, and there's like hardly anything left. And they are bringing out a ton of furniture. And there's this new line called like Simply Country. So I think they're going for like a
Mm.
farmhouse furniture type look, which is works for me. But it's amazing how like the Christmas stuff is like scooted down to one aisle, and we've got all furniture now coming and not much. So if you guys went, did you hit BJ's? Did you go Target? Let us know if you went shopping after Christmas and if you got any good deals, because I did not. And by now,
Good
everything
go
is,
there.
I mean, Valentine's Day is out, and in a few weeks, we'll probably see Easter.
Ooh. Oh man.
Peggy said it was like an explosion.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, okay, so the ball drop was really weird this year. It wasn't a dropping down. That's what it was. It exploded. Not a fan. Not cool. Brittany said I did. I did not get a lot of good deals, though.
Oh, Peggy, me
Yeah,
too.
I don't know.
Yeah. At least there'll be clearance though, so you might get lucky, you know. You can go in with a little and
Yeah.
maybe find
Now
something.
whatever's left will be cheap, at least.
Yeah.
Hi, Marianne. Melissa said her store still had a bunch of Christmas decor, so that's
That's
good.
crazy. I'm surprised. It does not take long until they
I
pull
think
all
that
of
the
it.
clearance sometimes isn't as good because they bring out Christmas stuff so early that I keep seeing them mark down Christmas stuff like before Christmas comes. So I don't know. Muko went to Family Dollar. They still have lots of wrapping paper. Yeah, you know what, you guys? It does not hurt to stock up on all of your like
Yeah.
gift tags, bags, paper, all that stuff when it's cheap
Yeah.
now. And I always get candy now for Valentine's Day because at BJ's they have the big bags of chocolate.
It's
That
a
works
good deal.
perfect for Valentine's Day.
Yeah, and some of those Christmas variety packs that BJ's had were really, really cheap. And they're all individually
Hmm.
packed, so you can, I mean, have them for a long time.
Right. Yeah, see, Peggy, I did too. A lot of stuff was marked down before Christmas. Jake's barking. Since I have this on my phone. Okay, so we're gonna announce Jake, stop it. He's probably barking at the chickens because we have no snow. Taylor, do you guys have
No,
snow?
it's very gray. It's our usual Pittsburgh gray. Yeah.
Yeah, it's gray here today too. So we have no snow, so the chickens are like extremely happy going all over the
Mm.
place.
Yeah, it hasn't been
So
that
I think they're
cold,
coming up
so.
on the deck. Okay, so let's see. Heather said I got a lot of solid neutral wrapping paper for all year. That's
Oh,
a
yeah.
perfect idea. Even
Just a
better to
solid
use it for
color.
anything else, like birthdays.
What's up, Sean? Some of my friends are
Hi,
here. What's up,
Nani.
guys?
Oh, I'm seeing some new styles of the likes. Hey, you guys, that was kind of fun. Keep liking it because they're like exploding and doing crazy stuff. I got a lot of things at Walmart and Aldi and for 75% off. Awesome.
Yeah, 75% off is great.
Peggy's got sun. You lucky girl.
Yeah, I'll take that.
I feel like we rarely see the sun. All right, I'm gonna oh, you know what? I forgot my notebook because, oh, here it is. I picked the people from commenting and emailing. So I'm gonna announce those two people first. So these are either from you left a comment on the blog. So how we're still gonna do it for this month the same way that we've been doing it. So if you go to our blog, mybjswholesale.com, and you leave a comment on one of the blog posts, that comment is your entry for a $25 BJ's gift card. If you sign up for our newsletter and you actually open our emails, you are also entered to the weekly $25 BJ's gift card drawing. Then every month in our Facebook group, the most active members get gift cards. And Facebook kind of keeps track of that for me. So I kind of just do whatever Facebook says did the most. Okay, so the two people I picked from email and comments this is the name that they signed up with. So P. Carney, which is Coburd2 at yahoo.com. I'm going to send emails out to you guys too. So if you're not watching it, it's fine. And then John, J. Vogel at gmail.com. So those are our two winners from the blog and email. And one guy, right? I had someone complain. Maybe I shouldn't share this, huh? But somebody emailed me after the 20 days of giveaways, very upset, saying, why was it all females, that it was rigged? I wanted to be like, dude, we picked the winners live. And there was a male too, so.
I know I got some guys in here. We're not alone, guys. It's okay.
No, there are more and more men joining the group. They may just be quieter. Us women, we're more chatty, but bring on the men, huh?
We like to save too.
Oh yeah. So
there's no bias. No bias.
No, honestly, guys, this is just so random. Okay, so it's New Year's, right? And how many people set goals?
Everybody.
Let us know. Did you set I set different goals for blogging. That's kind of like a business aspect goals, but like personal development, like for my family, I do like a motto. So I have a saying, like last year I was like, okay, Eric, 2018 is going to be our best year yet. Like we were excited. We're like, we're going to build this barn. We're going to just have a great year. And I have to say it really was like, it was one of our better years. So 2019, my motto is to remember, for me personally, this is a personal one, God is good all the time. And I want it to be a year of teaching. So I kept thinking like of moments like when we feel like, oh my gosh, what the heck? I'm just going to remember, nope, God is good all the time. And then my teaching thing, I said, because the girls are like getting older and I feel like I don't really explain things to them anymore. So I just want to like look for those moments to teach them and explain to them. Like Kenzie, she's their youngest. And you just do something and you just expect her to kind of understand it. And I just think we took for granted like that they're a little more independent, but they still need to be taught. So those are my two like sayings, mottos you guys share. Some people already are sharing their goal or mottos, goals, whatever you have. Taylor, do you have any?
I love Peggy's.
You gonna share yours?
Peggy's. Peggy's is so great. 10 to 15 minutes a day is crucial. And that's such a hard one just to read. It doesn't have to be a Bible if you're religious, but just to read something every day for 10 to 15 minutes, especially if it's something sustaining or makes you feel happy, that's a really good one. Mine is just change is good. That's my motto for the year. Change is good. Bring it on. And beekeeping. I'm all into my bees and homesteading, and I agree with the teaching. I think one of the best ways to incorporate change is to teach someone about something new, because that will change their life in some way. So, educating and teaching and encouraging change. I think that's where I'm headed for 2019.
Yeah, that's a really good one. I remember last year Eric telling me too, like in one moment of motherhood, he was like, you just need to embrace this. So like that kind of goes with like embracing the change, like allowing it to happen and know that, if you can't control it, you embrace it. So I love, all right, you guys are awesome leaving yours. Let's see, so Nani, I know you said frugal spending and healthier eating. And I know you've been leaving a lot of comments on the Frugal Farm Girl. And I think, did you say that you were going to try a spending freeze? Was it this month? That's really popular this time of year. I think she left a comment on the Frugal Farm Girl blog, so I'm pretty sure. Cool. But she did say frugal spending, healthier eating.
Yeah.
Peggy's doing the read Bible daily for 10 to 15 minutes and clean eating. So that's going to help her towards which must be your long-term goal, which is to lose weight.
Yeah.
Kristen said to get back on track with weight loss. Brittany said comparing. That's a huge one. When I started my blogging journey, which was 4 years ago now, all I did was like compare to what was somebody else doing? Well, what was she doing on her blog? And thinking like, well, then I need to add that to my blog, you know? And I will say, especially like if you're going to set a goal, social media can be so hard right now because everybody's setting these goals. In January, we're all motivated, right? So we're all going to look like we're doing amazing on our goals, but just don't compare yourself, right? Because it's so true. I
Not a
found
contest.
last year, no, it's not a contest because the truth is that everybody's
Right.
motivated right now, but it's once you get past that
The
excitement
hype.
of like you have to commit to it. And I even think like social media is just could be so dangerous sometimes, especially if you already know that comparing is like one of the things for you. I would challenge you, Brittany, maybe even to say, okay, I'm only going to limit myself to a certain amount of time on social media per day.
Mhm.
If you know like that's something that triggers like those thoughts of comparing or I don't have what they have. And don't forget, social media, people just post the best
Yeah.
version usually of themselves, right? So
Their
many
best
times
wishes.
people have so much of their own problems going on, but nobody wants to read about that. So just remember, you know, it's not always what it appears to be. Um, Shelly says I've been really bad about going to blogs as much as I
That's,
normally
I
do, but I have
appreciate
one.
that, Shelley. It's true. You know why? Because it's easy to go to Reddit or Twitter or Facebook and have it all there for you. Um, so if there's people that you enjoyed reading before, you know, you just went to one page like social media, definitely, even if you have to bookmark them or, you know, make it so that your favorite, like especially if you're into Bible reading online, just make it so that when you open up your browser, what you need to see shows up first instead of Facebook because you will
Mm-hmm.
instinctively type in Twitter or Facebook or something. So,
Right.
and you can also monitor your app usage
So
on your
like
phone now too. So if you really have to, you know, it'll tell you how much time you use on your phone. I just did that. It's really cool. Like it said
it's
2 hours
true.
on Facebook, and I'm like, wow, that's a whole movie.
I know because of the scrolling thing. And when I like 2 years ago when Facebook was like, I was like, this is sucking my time, my energy. The comparing thing was a huge thing for me. And you know, a book that really helped with that was
Mm.
Uninvited by Lisa Turkest. But I unfollowed so many people on my own personal Facebook page. So that way, when I got to my home feed, like I trained myself to just look at the top five things
Mm.
and be done. After that, that's it. I don't need to know
The
anymore
scrolling.
because usually like if I don't know if I really needed to know like what was going on with that person, I was probably talking to them, you know? And so now I do that. Like I just focus the five top things and then move on. And mostly Facebook I have for you guys because that's my priority more than seeing what so and so from high school is up to.
Yeah.
So um just some I don't know, find little things to accomplish your goal. And that's what I put on the Frugal Farm Girl. I talked about goal setting. And I said the like most important thing you have to do is start small and realize like you don't want to make a huge goal and then have it fail and then you feel like it's your fault, you know, you just smaller is
Yeah.
better. Peggy says I love that book, so you read it too. It was a good one, Uninvited. Heather said I'm only back on social media to follow your
That is
page.
awesome. You're hardcore.
Aw,
Thank you.
thanks. So turn all your notifications off on everybody
Yep.
else.
You heard it here first, guys.
Um, okay, so if you haven't made a goal, I found these 7 questions I thought that you guys could think about, and it says to kind of help you plan your goal. So 7 questions you should ask yourself are, what do you want? You know, like what do you want from this year? What do you want from your life? Why? Here's the hard one. Why do you want it? What's holding you back? What will you do to get it? How will you prioritize it? And when do you want this to happen? So if you give yourself kind of like a deadline, I think for some people, especially me, Taylor, you're kind of a procrastinator too, aren't you? Like
Yes and no.
I'm more motivated when I know something needs to get
Yeah.
done.
It depends on the project.
And, you know, like, yeah, I guess I've always been like, if I had 2 weeks to do a homework assignment, I was doing it the day before. Like, that's just, I don't know how it is. And then the last one is how will you reward yourself? And I think like that's a big one. If you start a small goal and you
Yeah,
make it, like reward yourself. So for
absolutely.
me last year with blogging, if I set a goal of like, okay, this year I want to increased page views or something like that, and I met it for that month, I'd be like, okay, I'm going to Starbucks and treating myself, like something small that you're just like, it motivates you to keep going. Otherwise, if you feel like, you're working for
Right.
nothing and not seeing a reward from it, you don't want to keep
And it
doing it.
keeps you humble. Reserve time to reward yourself because it will keep you humble because instead of comparing and getting down about what you accomplished, your rewards will, keep you grateful and willing to keep
Yep.
doing it, even if they're small. And that's helpful too because you do need to
Right.
be appreciative of the small things.
Yep. So that's why I think you should like set short-term goals and long-term goals, because you need to have your little ones to make it to your long ones. So that way you don't get, I don't know, stressed out. And I put a quote in here that a goal without a plan is just a wish,
Mhm.
right? So, and, a goal is something that you're going to take action, I guess, and try to
And
do.
we all wish we could
You
have
could
more
also do
money.
like a gratitude.
So,
That's your goal.
no, it's just we all wish we could have more money. So saving it would,
A common
yeah,
one. I think the two most common things, yeah, is people either want to save more money or lose weight,
yeah,
right? I mean, like that's very common because they take a lot of commitment, I think, is the biggest reason
yep.
we fail. And it's so easy to give in to spending. We can have everything at our fingertips. Same with food. Like it's hard. They're very
Money is
hard.
so stressful, so stressful.
Money can be so stressful. Which you guys, if you really want to save money, check out thefrugalfarmgirl.com. So many articles. It's more all about saving money and how to do it. Let's see. Okay, so do we have any other goals? Any other people? That's kind of our little spiel, I guess, on our goal setting since it's the new year.
Yeah.
Um, what else, Taylor, on goals? Anything else?
Um, you covered your 7 questions. Um, if you guys need that,
I'm
if
gonna
you guys
drop the
need
link
that,
to
we
the
have it
article.
available to print. Here, I can do it. Um, and that'll help you out.
Wait, what?
Yeah, people are doing some
What'd you say about
crazy good weight loss plans. I mean, there's some really, I mean, the keto thing is definitely awesome. It works for people, but every diet is very specific to different people, so keep that in mind. Congratulations, Peggy. That's great. You're on, wow. Some of you guys are on a really good start already, day one, or day two, rather.
Oh, who dropped the link for the frugal? Oh, you did. I'm sorry, I'm in my own little world right now because I can't see the video. All right, I'll read what Peggy said and lost 56 pounds.
Oh, you can't see the comments? Go to,
No, I can now. I just wasn't looking at the screen for a minute.
oh,
I was
okay.
looking at the computer. Peggy, that is awesome. And remind yourself too, like you made that goal last year. You did it last year. Like you can do it again
Yep,
this year. Okay, so should we look at Facebook winners?
sure.
All right, let me go into the group here, pull up the stats.
On Amazon, I haven't finished my posts, but if you guys are into the Amazon posts, I'll have that roundup later. Today, it's mostly, what everyone wants to do. So they have savings on, I think, baby food like Gerber, um, multivitamins, and like protein powders, a lot of health stuff. I think that's what it was yesterday too. So,
Mhm.
and some of that stuff is actually really good to get on Amazon, guys, because of the subscribe and save and then Prime. So you're not paying for shipping on these huge things of, powders and whatnot. So,
BJ's does have that too. A lot of the like
yeah,
shakes, protein powders, and all that stuff have coupons this month.
yeah. BJ's has good deals on that stuff.
Yep. All right. So in the Facebook group, I mean, it's literally insane how many comments people leave.
Okay.
And it looks like so Facebook does judge if you do your own post, like it ranks it kind of higher than if you just comment on a post. Because our number one person has the most. No, that doesn't make sense because the last person has more posts. I don't know how they do it, but posts are definitely ranked. Like when you,
They count
did
it.
that make sense to you guys, right? Like you make
They
your own
count a
post.
post as a comment, but probably a little bit
Yeah,
more because that post will
it
generate,
counts as some kind of your
yeah, it'll
interaction.
generate further interactions. So
Okay, so this is for the month of December, which I mean, we were all busy in December, so January can get back on if you want to try to keep up with these people's comments. Melissa Dunn was our number one. She had the most with 30 of her own posts into the group. And you guys want to try to guess how many comments she left? Peggy said I'm not a big poster in the group. I try. I
and
know.
that's okay.
And it's fine. I mean, yeah, it's
It's
okay.
okay.
It's okay.
We're looking out for you guys.
We're gonna have
So
other giveaways, so there'll be other stuff
yeah,
going on. She had 553 comments.
you went hard, girl. Oh my gosh.
Is Melissa with us right
I thought
now?
I
Melissa.
thought Melissa was coming.
Yep. Yep. I think she had a goal and she was like, I'm gonna,
She's gonna help us out.
um, she said, I knew it would be her. Yay, Melissa. I'm guessing 700. Whew.
Wow,
You know
that is
what?
so
Peggy,
awesome.
go for seven, go for 700. Oh my goodness. Okay. Well, actually, so see, this is what's so interesting. So they ranked her as number one. Number two they have is Heather Reardon, and she has 15 of her own
That's so awesome.
posts, but 619
Woo.
comments. So how did she get number two?
It's just it they
Yeah,
that's
I
why,
don't know.
because Melissa's post probably generated more comments than Heather's
Yeah, so I'm
comments.
not sure.
I think that's really all it is.
I don't know how that
I think
really
they just
works.
rank it by how interactive that person is, like on all on all
Maybe
things on the platform.
all levels, maybe in the
Yeah.
group. Okay, so Melissa was number one. Heather is number two. Who do you guys think was number three? Because I know you guys know. You kind of see the same name all the
Yeah,
time,
they
right?
show up.
It's our girl, and she's not here. I don't think she's with us right now. Janelle.
Oh, there she is.
Janelle had 11 of her own posts and then
Wow.
574 comments, which is crazy because last month our top ones were like 400 comments. So they like you guys really upped the commenting like this past month than last month. So pretty
And I'm sure you're
amazing.
hearing 500 and you're like, oh my gosh, we were just talking about our resolutions. I need to get off here. I need to unplug. But it's not that much. Like really, it is, but it isn't. Like don't let 500 comments like go like, oh my gosh, because it adds up fast. I mean, think about how many times you do comment
Yeah,
over the course of a week. It's got to be insane.
and if you think about it, we post at least like 5 things a day
Yeah.
in the group, right? So if you leave a comment on each post, I don't know.
It
It
adds up.
just like a comment that we do, a comment that somebody else posted, or I don't know. Actually, I don't know. You guys, the winners, give us some tips on how you guys comment all the time. That's what we
Yeah, I
need.
think Christmas did play a big part, and what's great is that you guys are helping each other out. If we're not posting deals, then you guys are posting deals, and it just continues to benefit everybody. I mean, I think Melissa was posting
Yeah.
Christmas deals at her BJ's, and everyone has kind of different Christmas clearance stuff. So, yeah, I mean, that's awesome. Thank you so much for posting all that.
Yep, it is. So I did the top three last month, but I'm gonna do top five because it was Christmas time and why not? So we're gonna pick two extra winners. So number four in the group was Mia Jones,
Hey,
and she had 16 of her own
way to
posts,
go. So
547
you guys kind of
comments.
averaged out. That is awesome. That is awesome.
Yeah. And then we'll tag all you guys in the group too.
It is all good, Mary. It's all good.
And then you can just message me. Okay, and our fifth one, our last one from the group is Muka, and she had 34 of her own posts, which is
That's
a
awesome.
lot, and
A
448
lot of those
comments.
were recalls,
So
so that's awesome.
yes, you guys did amazing for the month of December, keeping up on the recalls. You were very
It was
um,
fun.
helpful in letting us know what we should not be eating for the holidays. And I think what was Heather saying, like pretty much vodka and chocolate were the only like
Yeah,
safe
we had fun
things.
with those. Those were fun.
Yeah, they were. Okay, so Muka, you're on here, so you hopefully heard that you are our number
Woo!
5 on the group. So really good job. Which that's a couple different people because Nancy was one of the top ones last month.
Yeah.
So you guys are moving your way on up. So that's awesome. So this is our Facebook page, which I know is kind of confusing too because the comments count for the Facebook group. So our group is titled Couponing at BJ. So if you're not a part of the group and you're on Facebook, definitely check that out. Maybe you can drop the link,
Yeah.
Taylor, for the group in case anyone's not in it. Heather said vodka is safe.
Yes, it
Yes.
is.
Yes, it is. So Melissa, you heard too. Did you hear that you are our top commenter? Um, you can, I guess you're driving, so don't
Oh yeah,
respond.
please be careful.
Oh,
Keep it
geez.
up for our
We'll
multitaskers.
ask you questions. So we already talked about like SMART goals. If you need tips on how to set your goals, which I included a printable that you can print out those 7 questions to answer. Taylor dropped the link
If I can find it.
in the comments so you can scroll through the comments. I will say I just posted this morning something new at BJ's is they have laminate flooring.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was really shocked by that. And it's kind of cool to think that like if they get into some DIY home stuff is pretty cool. Usually it's kind of like online stuff. But yeah, so I posted that on the site with details. The prices, I think like 25, let me look, 22.99. It's on sale right now for 16.5 square feet. So yeah, kind of cool to see something
That
new like
is.
that. Um, and I think that's all we posted today, right? We haven't posted much.
No, we I definitely had a slow morning. But there's tons of stuff to check out, and even some of
Yeah,
the Amazon stuff, even if it's expired and it's something you're looking for, just check it out because Amazon prices fluctuate so much. Even if it says it's expired and the
yeah,
deal is over, sometimes it's still going on. So it's worth a shot.
yep. Oh, I know what I posted this morning because I was working on it over the weekend. I reviewed different coffees at
Mm.
BJ's and gave you like my favorite ones. So I shared those 4 best, in my experience, personal preference taste of coffees, which there's some mild ones on there because I do like stronger coffee, but there's some mild ones on there. So you can check that out. And on that post, which Taylor, maybe you can drop the link for the tasting different coffees at BJ's, because if you leave a comment on that post, that comment counts
Yeah.
for the giveaways for
Comments
next
on
week.
the blog.
So keep that in mind. Yes, so that's one of our blog posts. So you can leave comments on it and it enters you into our giveaway. Muka said, I think she's gotta go. Gotta run out to finish shopping while the kids are at school. So your kids went back to school today too. It was exciting. Not only was it exciting for the kids, I had an amazing time with my husband, but he took some days off of work and I was ready for everyone to go back to our normal routine today. Oh,
Yep. The
it's
queen of
lovely,
the
lovely,
house needs
lovely.
her space.
Oh, Mia, you saw I couldn't find the flooring online when I looked. So if you find it, drop the link for
Yeah, you
us.
know how it is to find stuff on their
Because I
website.
know that DJ's search is really weird. So I might have missed it.
Here's the link for the coffee, guys. Definitely check that out. I know you guys are coffee drinkers. I had my
Yes.
tea this morning. Thanks, Toss.
Yeah, Taylor's a tea drinker. You guys know that? He doesn't really like drink coffee in the morning.
I do love black coffee, but
Oh.
tea is just easier, I think. I can put honey in tea.
Brittany says her kids go back tomorrow. I know yesterday was kind of like the whole break went really well as far as like fighting. There wasn't really much fighting except for yesterday. Then everyone was starting to get at each other's throats. But thank goodness it was kind of nice outside yesterday, so everybody could be outside for a while. But just one more day, Brittany. Don't worry.
Killing
One
each
more
other
day. They're going
today.
back.
Oh, yeah, that's true. When it gets to
Oh.
like, that end of the week, everyone's just antsy. They want to go back to the original routine.
Yeah, that's what it is too. It's that routine is it's kind of nice. It's nice to not have it for a while and then it's nice to get
Yeah.
back to it. Mia says she always makes that home. You want to spend the money if I have a gift card. I hear you. It's hard. Even um, we got some money from my parents the other day, and it was just Eric and I was like, oh, I should treat myself to go to Starbucks. And I was like, nah, I can't spend money on Starbucks. Forget it. You know, and I was like, this isn't even my like own money. It's like, you know, but I hear you on that. It's hard. Okay, Heather says she wished her husband would. That's funny. So your husband doesn't want coffee at home. Didn't, who was it that got the Ninja? I thought you got the Ninja, Heather. Was it Heather?
I can't remember. Hey,
Someone posted in the group that they bought
yeah,
it.
it was one of our regulars for sure.
Why would you surprised if he doesn't like it? Do we have anything else to chat
Did you
about?
pop open?
Or should
Did
we
you tell them about your ninja gift?
Oh no, I
Ah,
didn't. You know what? Since I'm on my phone, that's perfect because I forgot. I'm gonna start a new
yeah,
series. You guys gotta know what I got for my husband for Christmas.
it's on now.
It's exciting. So Ninja's like my second favorite brand now after my KitchenAid. All right, it's kind of messy. I just did the dishes. La la la. Look at that beast.
That's insane.
That's my kind of the only thing that stinks is it's kind of big. But this is a Ninja Foodie. See it? So it's the air fryer, Instapot. Check this out. It's got, you can steam, slow cook, sear, dehydrate, broil, bake, roast, and pressure cook all into one.
Janelle told us about this thing.
And honestly, if Janelle didn't tell me about it, I wouldn't have even known.
Yeah, it's
And BJ's
crazy.
had it, and it was like sold out at BJ's for a while. And that's why I was like, Eric, I can't believe he's like, I got it right away on the when BJ's did their early
Wow.
Black Friday deals is when he got it because it was down to
Good job, Eric.
I think just $200. I don't know, but so Mary Ann, sorry, it's a pressure cooker, an air fryer in one. It like does everything. It can also dehydrate. You can sear it. Last night I seared onions, like the onions were crisping up in it first. Um, it's amazing because we did chicken wings New Year's Eve. So you pressure cooked the chicken wings and then you put them on the crisper
Wow.
to get the skin all nice and crispy.
It was good.
And the whole total was 20 minutes.
What?
So it's like insanely quick
Yeah, you'll
cooking,
have to do some
which
posts
leads
on
me
that.
into because I was like, this is so cool. And it's kind of new on the Frugal Farm Girl every Friday, starting next Friday. It's going to be called Foodie
Nice.
Friday, and I'm going to share the recipe that I made in it and just kind of share how I'm liking it and everything like that. So if you guys want to check it out, I'll share the link when it gets closer. But it'll be fun because the thing is amazing. Let's see what you guys are saying.
I like watching videos on my phone in the car too, Melissa. I don't know why. I really like being in my car and using the phone. It's fun.
Rachel says she loves it. Do you have one, Rachel? Does anybody have one? Heather got an air fryer and Instapot. So, I mean, it's pretty new. I think, did it just come out
I want to say just,
last year? I don't know.
yeah,
It's new because the fact that it was sold out even this year, but they basically got smart and said, okay, everybody wants an air fryer, everybody
yeah.
wants an Instapot, boom, do it into one, right? Which,
I think that's my
genius.
favorite thing about Ninja is um, they're constantly like evolving the way that we use kitchen appliances. Like for a long time, everyone knew like a 1500-watt blender would be
Getting
like a
in
Vitamix
market.
and really expensive, and then they put out a 1500-watt blender for I don't know, $60 or something. Like totally crazy. They're really, I don't know, they're on top of it.
I'm reading the comments here. Melissa sitting in Rite Aid. All
Yeah.
right. Melissa, you want to share how you got so many comments? That's what I was going to ask you before. Oh, thanks. I'm glad you like the color. Yeah, we just did that in the spring, finally finished it. Um, Mary says she loves the Frugal Farm Girl. Thank you. Mia says, I hope to do my kitchen cabinets this year. Got sidetracked. Definitely. The kitchen before was just like that old pine. I still have to do a whole post on the Frugal Farm Girl of the before and after pictures because they are crazy how different it looks. But just painting your cabinets can change so much in the kitchen, and it's so much cheaper than buying them brand new if you're going to do it yourself. And if you're going to hire someone to put in new cabinets, you're going to spend a ton of money.
Yeah. Wow, that Foodie is
So
almost
yeah,
$300 on Amazon and it's back ordered.
yes. And the
Wow.
thing is that BJ's had it. I think their regular price was like 250 because I think Eric said he got it for just at $200.
Yeah,
So at BJ's, it's a good deal, but I think it's still sold out
it is.
on
It's
BJ's.
sold out a lot of places. It came out July of last year. So last summer it came out.
Okay. So that's pretty
Yeah.
new. I mean, just over a year, really. Melissa said, just posted and commented on everything. So there's the tip. Anytime there's a new
There you
post,
have it, folks.
say, hopefully, do you have your coupons for Rite Aid, Melissa? Are you going to do a couponing haul? They're a pretty good store to coupon at.
Yeah,
Um,
pharmacies.
I don't, I don't think I have anything else, guys. What about you, Taylor? Anything else?
Nope, just gonna relax and start planning out the new year, take it slow. Oh no, Mia. I totally get it though. I totally get that because there's nothing more frustrating when you're in the kitchen and you have no space for anything. You're
Hmm.
trying to like do your stuff, you're
Yeah.
pulling. You should see my pots and pans in the cupboard. It's like I have to basically crawl inside to find the pot I need.
Yeah, and that is my one like negative on the Ninja is it's
Yeah,
big. It is big. You have to have I haven't put mine I'm leaving it out on the counter. And if you're going to leave it on the counter, then you have to have
yeah.
counter space. So, yes, you're getting away with not having multiple appliances, but it is kind of large. So, um, something to take into consideration, I suppose.
Dang, that makes me want to get an Instant Pot now and do recipes.
I was telling mom about it last night, and we have a younger brother named Seth, and he's moving out in a couple
Hmm.
days, which Taylor, did you know
Yep.
that? And mom's like, Seth needs one of these because really,
Yeah,
you just throw everything in and it kind of just does it for you, which is great. And it's only one dirty dish too for cooking instead
true.
of like, I don't know, multiple things. But I mean, the thing that I guess it's time saver, right? In the crock pot, it's slow. So if you put it in the your Instapot, you're getting it done quick. And then the air fryer is amazing because you crisp it. So like your chicken, you want crispy skin. Most people
Yep.
do, right? I mean, most.
And
So
that was the big thing that people said about putting meat in the Instant Pot is there's no way to get it crispy, you know? So
right.
that's a huge thing right there.
Yeah, and that would be really annoying to have your Instapot out and your air fryer and then go from one to the other. It just,
Yeah,
yeah,
baby, I'm in the same
it's amazing.
situation. Protein shakes all the time and it has to stay out there. I mean, it's just the way it is. It's funny. It's like you'll have an assembly line on your counter of appliances. And you can either pick and choose like what's the best for the week, or you know, you're gonna find yourself putting things away or just not using them because of just sheer frustration.
Yep. Oh, Melissa's back driving. Ooh, let us know what you see at BJ's. Mia says, I think it's good for men.
I do
Yeah,
too.
I think
Yeah,
so too, just because it's easy, right? You don't have to put much, you just kind of dump,
I
go,
heavily agree. I love my crock pot for that.
it's your fried food too.
And we all love our
And then
barbecues.
that's the other thing though. No oil when you fry it, right? So you're not drowning your French fries in grease or whatever. So when you're air
Yeah,
frying it, it's healthier, I guess.
yeah.
I guess depends still what you're eating
No,
all
it's
the
just
time, but
cleaner too. Like
yeah.
I hate having to clean up all that grease. You gotta wait till it dries, and then you gotta take a paper towel and get it on the paper towel and put it in the trash. And it's just
Yep.
unless you save it.
I remember those days of straining my grease and keeping it and putting it
Hmm.
in the fridge, being like, should I throw this grease out yet? Nah, it's still
Yeah.
good. And we just stopped using our deep fryer. Probably the last couple of years,
Such a hassle.
we don't even have one anymore. Yeah. All right. Are we done chatting? Oh, you guys are so fun. So thanks for showing up. Ivanka says yes, it is healthier. So
She's
see,
funny. She said
there's another
she
perk of
said
it.
has some good deals, but I can find cheaper stuff. Only 75% off. How much cheaper does 75% off get? She would know
I
though.
know, right? Unless you want it free. She's probably thinking 90%. Yeah, you can, and that's the thing too is you can plan a meal really quick. Like if your kids are freaking out and you have frozen like chicken breast or something, you put them in the pressure cooker or the Ninja and it's still done in like 15 minutes, which is amazing because it's
Yeah,
frozen and the taste is still really good. You wouldn't have thought like, oh, this was frozen. Trying to put it in the microwave and putting it on
defrost, which always ruins it.
defrost and then you get that tacky horrible. Yeah. Ugh.
Well, you guys are awesome. Thanks for hanging out.
Um,
Thanks for being here. If you're tuning in later, thank you.
yeah, if you're watching the replay, this is not gonna be as fun watching the replay because you gotta interact with us. Dinner ready in under 20. Amazing. Yeah. And the great thing is you can walk away, right? Like I remembered I loved Rachel Ray's like dinner in
Mm,
30, right? And I was like, that's so great to have dinner in 30, but you're at the
yeah,
stove watching it and watching it. And that can be hard based on the age of your kids. So you walk away from it. It's amazing. The timer goes off, you're done. All right, we should go because now if we keep talking about this, it'll be another 20
yeah.
minutes.
We'll save foodie talk for another Friday.
We'll say foodie talk for Fridays. That's going to be Foodie Friday next Friday. We're going to post some more deals, so check out the site, mybjswholesale.com. And I just posted a fun post that's kind of getting a lot of traction today. It's 6 silly little things to cut from your budget. The goal is to try to save $10 a day. If you save $10 a day, you just saved yourself $300 in 1 month. So think about it in that
Wow.
way, like, how could I not spend $10 a day? Or how could I save an extra just $10? So there's 6 little things that you probably think are kind of silly, but if you cut them out, you can actually save quite a bit of money each month. So we'll drop that in the comments as well. That's it. Thanks for watching. Yeah. Anything else, Taylor?
No, you
No?
guys are awesome. I
Okay.
appreciate
Well,
you.
peace and
Have a
out.
good day.
Yep. Have a great day, you guys. Bye.
Bye.